different position this morning. That is my bed over there. Diego's bed here, but obviously he's not here anymore. And I'm just sitting. Of course, I just went up to go to the toilet. Or got up to go to the toilet, but I sat back down and I'm sitting on the little lounge because it's clean. Well, everything's pretty much moved over here and scattered up here. But yeah, we're big day, another day of kind of cleaning everything out. But we're getting there. We're getting there. But let's start with I love this thing. Hey, Matt. Good morning, Amanda. Oh, I should say good evening, Matt. Good evening, Amanda. Good morning for me. What are you grateful for this morning, guys? Or what are you grateful for today, guys? Especially for Matt. So, Matt, Diego and I normally do this at night time before bed, and then we tell each other 3 things out loud that we're grateful for in that day. So, if Amanda and Matt, you wanted to do the same? I mean, this is my morning. I can still do the same. So, I'm going to do it too. 3 things I'm grateful for today. Waking up. It's a privilege to wake up in the morning. My health. I'm very, very grateful for my health. And I'm really, really grateful for friendship. You know, I've been nearly living in this this camper van has nearly been in my friend's backyard for 4 months with nothing in return. Well, they get the pleasure of our friendship, right? But, you know, my friends didn't ask for any money. They were insulted when we gave them money, but we gave them money anyway. But, you know, they just said, no, come stay in our backyard. Don't go to a caravan park. Don't waste that money. So I feel very, very grateful that for 4 months, you know, we've lived in their backyard, using their shower, using their bathroom, you know, being part of their life. So anyway, I'd like to know what you're grateful for today. Been a good day for Amanda. Just boring good day. Yes, friendship. I've met you and Susan. Oh, well, that's lovely, Amanda. I'm really blessed to have met you too also. It was so nice to watch your video of, you know, your land and what you're growing. And I told you this in the comment, I loved how you put, you know, what all the different, you know, produce was that you were growing. Matt, I was watching one of Amanda's foraging, her channel is called Foraging, Foraging and Farming 475. So that's Amanda. I think you already know that, Matt. But yeah, I watched her latest video and it was really, really fun. It was really nice to watch. The sun, Matt is grateful for the sun and of you and life. Of all of you and life. Oh, Matt, that's beautiful. And Amanda's now going, and of course Matt now too. Oh, Matt, do you feel loved? Isn't that beautiful? So Matt, foraging is Amanda. Amanda from Oklahoma. I did get that right, didn't I? I'm sure you're from Oklahoma. And Matt is from Cheshire in the UK. I love the sound of this. I can't make it sing. Oh, yes, I can. Maybe I can. Sometimes I can. Oh, I did it. Can you hear that, guys? I made it sing. My gosh, I did it. Wow. I have never been able to do this till this moment. Wow, I am making the singing bowl sing. While we're talking about what we're grateful for today. Oh my gosh, this is another thing I'm grateful for. I've never been able to do this. I've practiced so many times. Maybe it's just the positioning that I'm sitting that I'm actually able to do it properly. Wow. So welcome in, guys. I'd love to know what you're grateful for today. Miss M. Hello, Miss M. What are you grateful for today, Miss M? We're just talking about what we're grateful for. And I'm just grateful that I've just managed to figure out how to make the bowl sing for once. This is amazing. Diego's really good at it. Now I think I've mastered it, guys. I've mastered the singing bowl. You should see how happy I am. Meditation with Dora. Yes. Meditation with Dora. Matt Scott, anybody with a farm or homestead is lucky. What a great life. Because Matt you used to work on one, didn't you? Matt is saying hello to Miss M. And M saying, hey, Matt. Hey, Kirsty, how you going? Welcome in, Kirsty. Kirsty's Heart's Humble Homestead from the UK. Kirsty, I'm making the singing bowl sing. I'm so excited. You should see my face. I don't want to move positions, otherwise I will not be able to get the bowl to sing again. I can't believe I'm doing this. Whoops, I stopped. This is cool. I've been trying to do this for days. Every time I do a live, I kind of give it a bit of a tap. And look, I'm doing it. This is lovely. Give us a like if you like the singing bowl. Em's got here, I am grateful for having working at a job for 14 years, and today was my last day. It's time to open a new chapter of my life. Oh, Em, that is very beautiful. That's exciting. It's scary, but it's exciting, right? Good things happen when we're out of our comfort zone. And I get it, when you've been in a job for 14 years, it's a long time. You know, it's what you know, it's what you're used to. And stepping out of that, you're making room for something new to come into your life. And I know you've been wanting to get into a coffee shop job. So let's put out to the universe a job for M in a coffee shop. Congratulations, Sam. Even though I know you're probably a little bit scared and anxious, but wow, this is going to be an amazing time for you, Em. I wish you lots and lots of luck finding this new job. All right, guys. Well, welcome in. Everyone's excited for you, Em. Yeah. On the other side of that, this anxiety is real growth. Manifesting Miss M on coffee. Yeah, manifesting coffee. Can I get any more likes from the people watching in the background? I've got 7 likes and 8 people watching. Come on, guys, I'm making this sing. Give me a like. Give me a like. Now I'm my own cheerleader, guys. Likes are free, like Matt says. What a way to wake up, guys. So if you're new here, I'm Dora. I'm waking up in a camper van this morning, and I've just realised the camper van has been here for nearly 4 months, guys. We got here on about the 8th of January, and today is the 2nd of May. And we have been living in our friend's backyard. That is something to be very, very grateful for. Last night, I made a new video last night, guys. I know Kirsty's seen it. It's obviously look. A lot of you guys will probably have seen it anyway. It's me waking up in a camper van, but I thought I'd actually put a video out. But last night I sat on this couch and I edited it, uploaded it, got it ready, and then I went upstairs and had a nightcap with Mel on our Friday night here. I mean, how nice is it that I can just walk outside my house, literally outside my house, and go upstairs and have a glass of wine with my childhood best friend and just talk, talk the shit. What did you do today? What are you up to tomorrow? Have a giggle. Mel's really good at making interesting things. She made last night. Have you ever heard of making like a chocolate mousse out of silky tofu? So she put 2 scoops of protein powder into a blender with 1 little slab of silky tofu and a little bit of water and some peppermint flavour. And oh my gosh, it was beautiful. She's normally been making them with like some kind of beans, like a vegan kind. Oh, she's not vegan, but she's trying to eat like, very clean. And it's been really interesting trying her desserts. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed with this, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This is my channel. Is Debbie Sue there? Debbie Sue! Debbie Sue! We made the bowl sing. We've never been able to do that. Watch me, watch me. I'm so excited. We'll just turn the volume. There we go. Just turn the volume off. All right, ready? Can I do it again? I'm making it sing, Debbie Sue. Welcome in, Debbie Sue. We're asking everyone in the chat what what you're grateful for today. And of course, I just had to say I'm grateful for I've made the singing bowl sing for the first time I've ever been able to do this. I feel so, so grateful. Oh, whoops. Can you hear that vibration, guys? Can you hear it? Oh, whoops. Everyone's saying hello. I can hear you, Dora, but not the singing bowl. Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, let me put the volume up. I can't put the phone in there, otherwise it's going to... Okay, no, you can't either. Oh, I can hear you, but not listen the singing bowl. Okay, Em, you can hear it. Maya Parek, hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Maya, where are you from, Maya? Welcome. You really have to listen. Okay, let me stop talking. Well, that was fun to do, guys. That was really fun. So, I am supposed to be waking up and doing my morning routine, and we're going to go to the beach, right? But I was just having a moment to myself on the couch, that I never really do, right? So last night I sat here and I edited my video, and yeah, I just sat here. It was really, really nice. Normally, obviously, we've got things sitting here because, you know, when you're living in a camper van or small space, it is hard to find, you know, places to do things. I need to plug my phone in, actually. That's what I need to do. Forgot to do that. I forgot to charge my phone last night, so I'm on 30%. That's not great because I want to go to the beach, guys, and do a walk. Okay, so we're doing our morning routine. I picked this last night, guys. Oh, not last night, but I picked this yesterday afternoon from my lemon tree at home. It's a lemon mayor. That is so cool. So cool. All right. And I picked that yesterday from Mel's, literally, Mel's mandarin tree. That's the mandarin tree. See the mandarins? That's pretty cool, hey? All right. We need a chopping board. Where did I put my chopping board? Oh, there it is. Okay, this is when space gets a little bit less. Obviously, I've pulled everything off out of the drawers. Not all of them. I've still got this drawer to do. So it's saucepans in here. I've got plates and rice cookers and stuff in there. But that's emptied out. That's emptied out. That's emptied out. This is pretty much nearly all emptied out. It's just things I'm using right now still when I'm living in the camper van. All these things of the pantries all cleaned out. All these things all cleaned out. Diego's obviously gone. I've hidden the containers there. That's what I need to put more things into today. Yesterday I spent a lot of time taking lots of things out. So yeah, we're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. So I am making my morning concoction, and it's making it harder, Dora, because I've got this in my hand. Actually, what, guys? I'm going to put you on the tripod because I can't manage holding the phone while I'm trying to make my morning concoction. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to put you on the tripod. Remember the tripod we bought in Indonesia for $15? It's a very good deal. Okay, let me just fight the tripod. Give me a second, guys. Oops, let's go. Oops. Yeah, I'm doing it one-handed, guys. I'm fighting it, okay? All right, there we go. I'll put it in there. Hopefully it doesn't cut out. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, I don't want to flash you guys just in case because I'm... I hate to go like that and then you see down my top. That would really not be appropriate, guys. So let me just, you guys can hear me. I'm sure you can hear me. You can hear the rain, the pitter patter on the roof. Pitter pitter patter, pitter pitter patter, pitter pitter patter. Okay, stop dancing, Dora. You just can't help yourself. I don't know. I just can't help myself. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, knife. Don't do that with a knife, people. Don't play around with a knife, guys. Very good. So I'm going to wash that up straight away and dry it and put it back. That way there's less chance that I can try to drop it. I did drop it one day and nearly, and I went, lucky, lucky. Okay. We need these things. Okay. Then we just squeeze. Can I show you something, guys? I learnt this, I don't know, from online. I learned a lot of random shit online. Let me, okay. Actually, no. Oh, okay. This is just random information from Dora, right? You know, sometimes when you squeeze, like your hands might be sore, like someone with arthritis, you know, when their hands are, you know, it's harder to hold things. This is what you do. Put the lemon in here. And I don't know if you can see this, guys. I think you can. And you just squeeze the tongs. And guess what? We're squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, still the same thing. It's still squeezing, Dora. Anyway, let's just squeeze. There's a lot of juice coming out of here. A lot of juice. Actually, I'm about to go back to the house. Maybe tonight might be my first night sleeping in the camper van. I'm in the house. So this could be my last morning in the camper, guys. Just saying. But one of the things I'm going to do, I know it's very confusing, guys, because, you know, I am an adventure channel, but I love homesteading, is my lemon tree is packed of lemons. I like to pick them fresh, but they're very, very juicy, right? But that's half. And look at this. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, guys. There's so much lemon in here. I can't do that. Hold on. Let me pull the camera down a little bit so you can see it. Oh, look how much lemon is in there. That's nearly like, okay, it's not half a cup. Don't be a drama queen, Dora. It's not half a cup. But that's a lot of lemon juice from just half. So what I normally do when I have an excess of lemons is I put them into the cubes, into the ice trays, and I freeze them. And then when I run out of lemons, I take them out of the freezer, put that into my cup, and let it melt in the morning. And I have lots of lemon, and I don't have to buy lemons. Because I am a cheapskate. Why would you buy lemons if you grow your own lemons? Okay. Oh, completely forgot, guys. Sorry, I'm just going to go offline for a second and not talk, okay? Okay, I have to find a spoon. Okay. I don't know where my teaspoon is. I think it's in the drying up board. So guys, I use coconut oil to swish and swallow for about 5 minutes. It helps keep it's a natural way of keeping your teeth clean and white. Not a substitute for brushing your teeth, but it helps in the morning when you wake up because, you know, you've been asleep for like 8 hours and your mouth is full of like lots of crap. Like, for example, I brushed my teeth last night, but like I had a glass of wine last night and I had some weird desserts that Mel cooked. So, you know, like all that stuff's coming out of my mouth and toxins and bleh. Anyway, I'm going to shut up for a bit. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Could you guys see me? Could you guys see me jumping up and down at the back of the van? I just did my oil pulling and I chucked it outside. Don't put it in a cup in your house because then you accidentally put it down the sink. That was a bad move the other day. Okay, I think I'm ready to go, guys. Bit of deodorant. All right, guys. So, welcome in. I missed seeing Susan there. Hello, Susan. I can't see the chat very well because I'm staring at it. I saw you. There you go. I thought that was weird. That was not weird, but I thought that was really cool. All right, guys. I've got my water. I need my jumper. So, I feel like... Whoops, some fluff on my shirt. I feel like this could be my last morning in the camper van, guys. So, you know what I'm going to do? Something random. Not really random. You know I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do my last Dancing with Dora in the camper van, guys, because this could be my last morning in the camper van. So let's just turn you around and whoops. You can see me. Now, you just have to imagine, I can't put music on because then I get a copyright, but I have music in my ears. So let's do a Dancing with Dora live. Last probably dance in the camper van. Yeah, dancing, 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 dancing. 4 months in the camper van. Oh yeah, and see how you're rocking up and down? Because I'm jumping up and down. Yeah. Okay, I have a feeling I need to start going to another rave because I feel like I need to dance. Okay, guys, let's go. Oh, I need water. I need water. Oh. Yes, I'm a bit warm from that little dance, guys. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay. I'm going to take an extra water. I've got water full. Let's go, guys. All right, let me take you off the tripod. Okay. I may have to take the battery pack with me because we were at 30% and we're probably still at 30%. All right, let's go. So say bye, guys. Oh, better turn the lights off because, you know, this is not my electricity. So this could be the last time you see the camper van, guys. Well, let me turn my other phone off. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, there, it's off now. Okay, guys, let's go. We're going to the beach, do our morning movement. So Susan is live in an hour and a half, guys. An hour and a half, and Susan is live. All right. Stopped raining, which is good. The mandarin tree, guys. Yesterday on my live, I put some seeds into some tissue paper and I've taken it home to grow a mandarin tree. So these are some cuttings from my indoor plants that I've done for Mel. Probably need to give them a bit more water. This one's not adjusting very well, but I've just done this in the last couple of days. This one's doing okay. These are some fruit trees we bought last weekend. Blueberry, pomegranate, and I can't remember what that one was. Okay. I thought I had my... Oops. I thought I had my my little battery pack that sat on the back of my phone. Welcome. Oh, phone off. Okay, welcome in, guys. Sorry, I was whispering there because, like, you know, my friends are a good housemate, guys. You are making spaghetti too. Okay, guys. Turkey nest. Hello. You having a coffee yet? Okay, you guys are all talking about the last rave in the camper van. Yes, that's right. I'll have to go back and actually get that, screenshot that, and that can be my last one. My Dancing with Dora, my last caravan rave. Wow. All right. So I drink this first, and I always hope that I did take all the pips out of it. I think I did. I can't really tell because see how they've got the fennel seeds? I don't know if you can see that, the fennel seeds. The fennel seeds like little, see, like they look like little pips. I do like this drink. I always swirl it around because I guess the sediment down the bottom, like the ginger powder and the turmeric. Oh, I forgot to put pepper in it. Oh well. I normally put pepper on the back, on the top at the end, because apparently turmeric doesn't absorb very well unless you add pepper to it. Turmeric is so good for our bodies, right? This is why I'm having this concoction. I'm looking after my temple. Mm. All right. A bit of water. Now, my phone is at 40%. All right. Better than 30%. All right, guys, I'm going to put you down. And, oh, actually, before I put you down, okay, hold on. Take you off that for a second. All right. We have to shake, guys. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Twist and shout like you did last summer. Shake your booty, shake your booty, shake, 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 shake. See, I've got to shake a little bit more, yeah? Shake, shake, shake. Oh, shake, 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 shake. Rave, rave, rave in the car. Oh, raving, I'm raving in the car. Sounds like I'm a raving idiot. Do I care? No, I don't. Okay, there you go. Method to my madness. Now I can drink. All right. Shake it up, baby, now twist and shout. Twist and shout. Twist, twist, twist. All right, I'm going to continue drinking that. I am going to put you down. Morning creatine, yes. Okay, I'm going to put this down. I'm driving to the beach. You guys can have some sky. So I'm about a 5-minute drive to the beach, give or take traffic, or traffic light, should I say. And will we get rained on? Maybe. Not sure. All right, I'm going to take my... Okay, sorry. I'm going to drink my drink. That's what I've got to do. Always forget. Last time a couple of weeks ago, I left my shaker on the beach saying, oh yeah, I'll come back and get it. I forgot to come back and get it. So it was probably time for it to go to a bin, but not to be rubbish on the beach. So it's a beautiful Saturday morning here. It's 8:07 a.m. the 2nd of May. It is Susan and Dora's birthday month. It is Mother's Day month also in Australia. So it's a nice month. And, you know, it's a month that it's still a little warm through the day. You can still have some really nice days, but it starts getting a bit colder at night time, right? So I have a whole pile of blankets on my campervan bed, and I've been shutting the door in the campervan too. That's actually been keeping the campervan warm at night time. Shivers. I just shook it up and had the lid open. Damn it. Not too much. It just went over by the steering wheel. I mean, what do you call it? The car knobby thing that you change it from automatic to, you know, park and all that stuff. So we're stuck at lights. I think we're about to get an arrow. Ready? Yeah, we're in arrow. Yeah, I've got one of those cars that it turns itself off when you're at the lights. So then when you turn it, you know, on, it kind of takes a little second to engage. Some people are weirded out by that. They've commented about that on my lives. They're like, oh, that's weird. Yeah, a lot of new cars have that. I can turn it off apparently. I just haven't bothered. Whether or not it's supposed to use less petrol when you're idling at lights. Apparently. I don't know if it's true or not. Oh, it's very, very weird down here this morning, guys. We've got like choppy waves. Crap. You don't often see it like this down in here because Redcliffe is sheltered by, it's a bay. I mean, it's the ocean, but it's a bay because there's an island in front of us. So it stops all the waves. But you should see it this morning. It's choppy. Like, there's no stand-up paddleboarding for you this morning. Okay, doing a U-turn? I'd love to see a pelican this morning, guys. I see a boat going into the boat ramp, so maybe we'll see a pelican. All right. See the waves down here? It's actually a bit choppier than normal, guys. It really is. Okay, Turkey's Nest is obviously a friend of Susan's. They're asking how's the weather in Victoria. Sorry, Turkey Nest. I think I remember your name from Susan's lives. So obviously I've engaged with you. I'm sorry, I've forgotten who you are and your name. Susan's got to run. I'm in my PJs and I've got to clean the stove before I can light it for live. We'll all see you in about just under 90 minutes, Susan. It is choppy. All right, guys, I am getting my hat. Putting that on my head. Just got to drink the rest of this, guys. Then I also have to carry my water bottle. So you guys can see the beach. Okay. It is a bit sunny, guys. I really don't want to put sunscreen on. I hate putting sunscreen on. It's really bad. All right, keys. Taking the battery pack because unfortunately I forgot to charge my phone last night. So, oh, wait, I've got to take my socks off. Okay, give me a second. It's hard to maneuver everything all in one go. Okay, socks off because we're going to walk barefoot on the beach. Right. Turn the car off. Remind me that I'll pick this up, otherwise I'll forget it. We're going to use You thought I'd forget my battery pack, didn't you? That made me jump. Susan's saying, see you later, everyone. Okay, I think we're going to go up this way, guys. Yeah, we're going to go this way for once. And hope that there's a pelican up there. Because the pelicans always hang out in the boats or the fishermen. And I would love to see a pelican this morning. Very frothy this morning. Oh, look at that shell. Wow, it's nice. Is it cold? Yes, Matt, it's cold. And no to skinny dipping, Matt. No skinny dipping this morning. I mean, obviously, it probably wouldn't be appropriate with all these houses here. It's quite nice walking through this the foam. Oh, so beautiful. I'm not sure if you can hear me very well, guys. Can you let me know if you can hear me properly? Oh, jeez. You're very loud today, guys. What's going on? You are very, very loud. You can hear me. Thank you, Debbie Sue. Oh, look, that's a bit of a coconut husk. Interesting. We have some seagulls. It is very, very nice to get out and do some morning movement. I will admit my what do you call it, my motivation to go exercise at the moment has been quite low. And that's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up. I was having this conversation last night with Mel because Mel has lost a considerable amount of weight from changing her eating habits. So she has been following some kind of health pattern where basically you eat your salad first. You eat your salad first, and then you eat your protein, and then you eat your carbs. So I think the idea is that by the time you eat your carbs, that you're full, that you don't need to eat so many carbs. So anyway, she's lost a lot of weight doing that. And she's also got into some really interesting cooking, like some really interesting salads and really interesting desserts. I don't eat dessert a lot. I'm not a dessert kind of person. I guess I grew up in a household where my dad didn't like us eating a lot of sugar, so he didn't promote having dessert. And then my mum, obviously being half Asian, or being Asian, they don't eat dessert. Traditionally, they don't, only every now and then. But, their meals are so tasty that you don't actually need dessert after. So, yeah, I'm not one of these people that needs dessert after dinner. But Diego, he's from a household, they always had pudding. Diego's dad, Dazza, unfortunately, he's passed away about 2 years ago now. He absolutely loved like custard, ice cream, trifle, apple, crumble, all those kind of things. So Diego is an absolute sweet tooth with dessert. So yeah, actually Diego needs to lose a bit of weight, unfortunately now. I mean he knows that. But if you've been following along, Diego has been doing a lot of the work at the house, the campervan. Oh, there is a pelican, guys. There's a pelican. He's been doing a lot of the work at the house. Obviously, he's a tradie by trade. He's a carpenter by trade, and actually a builder by trade. He's qualified, so he's done a lot of the work himself. Obviously, paid for a lot of trades to help, but he's also been working too. So he's been working very hard. His back has been playing up. He's never had a great back, but he got a diagnosis yesterday from having an MRI, which basically is not great. So he has to lose some weight. So that's not a bad thing. So guys, can you see the pelican? See Mr. Pelican? The pelicans love to hang out with the boats because they're looking for bait. So let's get a bit closer, but not too close, because you don't get too close to wildlife. Sometimes you see two of them, sometimes you can see three of them. One's by itself. Ones are on the light poles, but no, there's definitely only one around. So yeah, what I was saying, Mel has lost a considerable bit of weight by having this new kind of eating lifestyle, but she also has been lapsing lately. So we were talking last night about not beating herself up. And, we just need to do simple changes. I'm watching you. That's what the pelican's saying. I see you. I see you. I open my mouth. Don't come closer. Always stay a healthy distance away from wildlife. I know people want to, take selfies with them, but you know what? I'm okay. You can take a selfie from this distance, but yeah, don't get close. They are honestly the most amazing bird. Look at that face. Look at this. Oh, look at that. I'm watching you, Dora. Hey, YouTubers. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Watch me waddle. I love when they walk. I absolutely love when they walk. You know my song, not my song, but you know how I sing, shake your booty. Watch this. Ready? Nah, just gonna sit there. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your tail feathers. Shake your tail feather. I love how their neck can just spin all around like a 360. How cool is that? Like poltergeist. Deb, I knew you'd come in when I had a pelican. Welcome in, Deb Warwick. Deb Warwick, I think you know everyone in the chat. If you don't, Deb Warwick's my friend from Spring, Texas. I think maybe Kirsty. Kirsty, I think you know her. Kirsty is Heart's Humble Homestead from the UK. Ah, my fennel seeds arrived today. So I'll be starting the morning mix tomorrow. Yay! I can't wait to hear what you say about it. And more than anything, how it makes you feel. I really do hope it helps, Kirsty. Look, shake your tail feather, shake your tail feather, shake your tail feather, shake your booty, shake your booty, shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty. I'm so cute. Look at me. Oh my gosh, guys, this is Mother Nature. Look at you. You're fabulous. You just strutting your stuff. Look at you. Oh, my heart. I love when they fly too. It looked like an evil pelican. Oh, in Wallace and Gromit. Okay, we're going to walk, but we're not going to go close, right? I can't sit here all day. Otherwise, I would sit here all day. But, they're very aware of people. Isn't this interesting? I normally have to climb up on these things. Not climb, but, step up. Now I just step straight onto it. Hey, bye, guys. Bye. Oh, shit. Okay, keep walking, Dora. I actually think I might have put more sand here for some reason. It looks way more sand than normal. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this on our head again because we don't want to put it in my pocket. Because remember what happened last time when I left it in my pocket? I lost it. Okay, let's just fight the hat. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to hold on to my hat. Yep, I think they've done a dump of sand. There's way more sand than normal. Imagine if the pelican just started walking with me. Walking with a pelican. I don't want that to happen actually. Because that means the pelican would be used to a human. And you know what animals being used to humans, right? They need to be scared of us because when they're not scared of us, that means they're used to us. And people can take advantage, right? That's why I definitely say don't feed animals. Don't let them get used to us. Because when they get used to us humans can be really bad people. Morning. I'm not the only one holding onto the hat this morning. That lady was holding onto her hat. We have a random pole, guys. Should we do a bit of pole dancing this morning? You know, the act of pole dancing is actually quite an interesting sport. You're very, like, it's not just about being, at a strip club trying to get a £5 note or something like that. But they're very, very, oh man, the strength those ladies have to do pole dancing is another level. Have I tried it? I think I tried it somewhere. I think I might have done a free lesson or something. It's not easy. Ready? This is weird. This is never here, guys. Someone's put that into the ground. Okay, I can't help myself. I can't help myself. Ready? Let's put the hat down too. I just had a thought. If I actually hold on to it, I could actually end up falling on the beach. Like the pole would just go. Let's plug you back in. Deb says here, having trouble breathing today, but I'm okay. It's good that it's raining. Miserable inside. I don't feel so bad about lying around. Oh, Deb, have you still got that breathing machine to give you oxygen at home? Or has your breathing got better that you don't need the oxygen and that you're just struggling a little bit this morning? No, I have the op, the concentrator. I have to be on for 24/7. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but that's a different kind of machine, I'm guessing. Deb, it's not the oxygen anymore, or is the oxygen? Hey, welcome in, Wayne. Everyone, Fabric Studio is Wayne. He's from the UK. Welcome in, mate. Thank you for sharing my latest video. Actually, I've got a new video, actually. Wayne, a new video. Oh, 3 months in a camper van, I think I called it. Some of you guys have seen it already, but some of you guys don't need to see it. Not everyone likes watching long form videos. It is a long one, it's 30 minutes. Not everyone's cup of tea. I try to mix it up. Sometimes I do short ones, sometimes I do long ones. I appreciate the people that do watch them, thank you. I know Amanda's watched it. I think Deb said hello in it, so she watched it. But yeah, you don't need to. A lot of you guys just watch lives. That's okay. Because some people just want to watch lives. Matt loves watching lives. I know he does watch my shorts sometimes when I do something really silly. And he's just like, oh my God, really? Also, Matt is a bit of a lurker. Interesting. Stone? If I wasn't moving into my house, I'd take it home with me. I like that. It's pretty cool. But I can't be taking anything home. I've got so much stuff I have to put. It's just deal with the stuff you've got at home first, and then you can add stuff later, Dora. I've been finding really interesting rocks, and then I'm putting them in my indoor plants. But yeah, no, we don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. Okay, well, we can't walk all the way down to the point today, guys. We can only go to just a little bit further here. Sometimes we can go all the way down. Not today. I think the tide looks like it's coming up. It actually might be a full. Actually, guys, is it a full moon in the next couple of days? The moon was really full last night. I have a feeling the full moon might be tonight. Does anyone know? Can anyone tell me if it's full moon? Calling my friend Paul. Paul the lurker. Is it a full moon tonight? When's the full moon? So I have a few friends that are lurkers. They lurk in the background. They're just happy watching my live, listen to me and my banter. Listen to what you guys have to say when I read out the chat. Hey, let's walk back this way. That's nice. Look at that. No, Dora, put it back. Put it back, Dora. You know what I haven't seen for ages is sea glass on the beach. Oh, there you go. I've seen some sea glass. That's a nice bit of sea glass. It's been nicely weathered. Technically, that is rubbish, right? But anyway, I did buy a new bucket to carry along the beach to pick up rubbish. I've had a few different buckets and I keep on breaking them. So I'm up to my, I don't know, third bucket. Because I used to collect sea glass on the beach and I was making a project. I still haven't finished the projects. There's quite a few projects I want to do. But I'm making a bedside light, like a what do you call it? Bedside light. And on the lampshade, I'm sticking sea glass onto it. So I started it on a live. I just haven't finished it. Obviously, there's been a lot going on. So that's okay. We'll finish it. Many different projects. I'm sure I'm not alone. Oh. I was going to say, if that was sharp, I would chuck that in the bin. But it's actually been weathered quite well. But technically, if someone stood on that, that would probably hurt them. So I think I'm just going to chuck that in the bin, guys. Like to say I did a jumping for joy and I landed on it under the sand. That probably hurt. It's empty. These doggy bags are good bags to carry stuff. Just going to wash my hands. Let's go back on the beach. Hold on to your hat, guys. I don't know. It seems like it's windier going this way. Yeah, the tide is definitely coming up. Wow. Oh, tonight is the full moon. Oh, thank you, Kirsty. That's why the tide is so full at the moment. It's so high. So, yeah, wow. Okay, cool. Be nice to have a barbecue, actually. Weather permitting, though, because it's kind of a little bit overcast. Can't make its mind up. It's supposed to be raining on and off for the next week, actually. But nothing like the English weather, right? Our rain, like I get caught in it all the time. I just run for cover, wait for 5-10 minutes, and then I'm okay to walk again. And I know in the UK, you got to carry an umbrella around, or just get wet, basically. So Deb, you're saying your lungs are all messed up. Yeah, you poor love. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So did I get any laughs about my pole dancing, guys? Do you like my pole dancing? It's too windy here for an umbrella. Just get wet. Pole dancing with Dora. More like running around a pole, running around the pole, around the pole. You know what? You just got to have fun, right? I don't care if people are watching me. There's a guy watching me going, what the hell is she doing? And we're not doing that pole dancing thing before where no one commented. That's okay. I had fun. He was just standing there watching me with his dogs. He's just like, what is she doing? Oh, I did it already, Debbie Sue. You must have been lurking on another channel. That's okay. I get it. But yes, I did it already. Dancing with Dora, pole dancing on the beach. Oh, she's a beautiful morning. You know what? I was continuing my story on about, being a little bit unmotivated to exercise lately. I mean, you know, I've been working hard at the house too, so, I don't normally have to do that. So that's why I figure, you know what, it's okay to have those, mornings in the camper van, like yesterday. I kind of slept in. I should have went to Pilates. I didn't. And then I ended up doing a 4-hour live. But, that's okay. I packed up a lot of the camper van yesterday on that live. That was very helpful. Thank you for guys for, entertaining me while I was packing up the camper. I'm doing that again this morning. Maybe not on a live, guys, because Susan's on a live in 40 minutes. Is it 40 minutes? And this normally, this is a Friday night. Friday night in the UK and Friday evening in America, there's a lot of people live streaming. So share the love, share the love. I'll definitely be hanging out with Susan's live while I have breakfast and start packing up stuff.
I'm going to pack up all the saucepans tonight that we haven't actually used because we've been using the barbecue. I think I used it once when I was trying to boil eggs in the camper van, actually outside the camper van. And I didn't realise early on in my camper van time that when you boil the kettle and then you're also using the electric wok to boil eggs at the same time, you actually short the electricity. So the electricity turns off. So what I did was I didn't know that. And when I went around to try to turn the power back on, there was a giant ass spider. So I was like, no, I'm going to put the eggs in a pot on the barbecue. And yeah, that didn't turn out either. I wasn't patient enough because I was in a hurry for the work. It took a while for the pan to heat up on the barbecue. It's not how you're supposed to use a barbecue, by putting a pot on the pan, put it on the grill. So anyway, long story short, that's the only time I've used a pan. And I've got like 2 saucepans and 3 pots that never got used. The rice cooker got used. Well, actually, guys, if you guys have watched my latest video, I know some of you have, has anyone tried Spam with fried rice? And some people will be going, why would you even bother? Oh my God, look at this. Oh, wow, that's really pretty. It's kind of like a love heart, guys. I feel like I need to take it, but I shouldn't take it. Oh, look, that's a really nice bit of sea glass. But I can't collect any more sea glass, guys, because I can't when I haven't done anything with the other sea glass. That is really cool, though. Hey, Nicholas. Nicholas is saying he loves Kirsty's channel. Kirsty is Hearts Humble, Nicholas. Hearts Humble Homestead. That is really cool, isn't it? Okay. Take it if you're drawn to it. I know, Kirsty, but like I'm drawn to lots of things, you know? So that's the problem, you know, you end up with too much stuff. And because I'm in the middle of, moving back to the camper van, it doesn't make sense. Oh, look what that is. I'm going to take that off the beach, guys. Because if someone stood on that, that's not good. It's rusty. Okay. It's pretty cool. You could make something interesting with that, like make it as a mobile and like have things hanging off it. No, Dora, put it in the bin. Put it in the bin. It's dangerous on the beach. It's like got weird things all over it. Another really cool page, Nicholas, because I know you like homesteading, like Susan, is foraging. That's in the channel in the chat too. Amanda from Oklahoma. She has a really cool channel too. But yeah, Kirsty's channel is very, very cool. But yeah, Amanda's just equally as cool. Do the right thing, put it in the bin. All right, guys, we're going to do some push-ups. We are going to put our keys down. Oh. I saw many uses for it, Kirsty, but this is the problem. I can't. Right now I can't, but in a couple of months I can. Okay, let's put that down. We don't need that anymore. Okay, hat down. Okay, disclaimer, don't follow me. Do not subscribe. I'm not a health and fitness channel. Don't. I'm just me trying to get my strength better. You get to go to a doctor and get some advice on doing your own thing, okay? Just saying. Oh, Matt. Are you there, Matt? Look at this. Oh, that's a cool car. One set down. Okay. In 40 minutes, Susan's live. 40 minutes, guys. Oh, 2 sets done. Woo, woo. Let's go. Let's go. One. Seven, 3 sets done. Okay. Need some water. Of course, I'm using you the tripod. Oh. Okay, that's good. You know, they say that if you do some strength training in the morning, that you burn more calories through the day. So I actually think, even though I'm trying to do them better. I'm getting better at doing them. And I actually think it's helping my arms, my fitness. I mean, you can't tell at the moment because I haven't been doing that much exercise, but you know, I think it's actually working. 4. One more set to go. Nicholas does some really good stuff. That's really nice, Nicholas. All right. High five, guys. We did it. Got to finish it off though. 60, 61, 62, 63. 63 squats to represent the 63 people. One being my friend Esther that decided they didn't want to be here anymore. So that stat is quite a few years old now. So I'm sure it's more than 63 people a day. Sorry, a week, sorry. It's 9 people a day, they say, by average. That I know other countries have probably got a bit different stat. I live in Australia, so that's my stat. And obviously, one of my friends, Esther, was one of those stats. And um, yeah, it doesn't get any better. Um, yeah, I mean, this affects many people around the world, not just me. It affects a lot of people who have lost a loved one to this. It's an issue in this world, and I think by talking about it, it's not to bring trauma to people. Because I tell you, in ways it brings trauma to me to talk about it. But at the same time, I feel like Esther's story needs to be told, and Esther is just one person in this world that this has happened to. and one family is affected, and a group of friends that is affected, and I'm part of that group of friends that was affected. Um, and I hope and pray that the world can get better from this condition, this thing that happens. I'm not saying the word because apparently you're not allowed to say it. Um, yeah, I don't know what the solution is, but I know what's happening right now in the world is not helping. But anyway, that's all I can say about that today, guys. All right. All right. Let's go. That's Sally. Hey, Sally. I just did a bit of training. I did some push ups, some triceps, and some squats. So I'm ready for you when you're ready, all right, Sally? Sally and I are going to do a thing together. Yeah, guys, my mum joined us in the live yesterday in the chat. That was the first time I've ever seen my mum join a live. I know she watches a lot of my lives replays because she tells me about it later on. But that was the first time she actually wrote and started chatting with everyone in the chat. Whoa. It was Debbie Sue, wasn't it? It was nice to have mum in the chat. So mum will hear all these comments later on. Nicholas saying that my mum was a cool lady and how cool it was that she was in the chat. My mum's really looking forward to doing a live with me and talking to you guys again in the chat. Well, actually, by being on the live with me. So we're going to do some cooking. We're going to cook some garlic peanuts. And I'm sure there'll be other food too. And when I make my video about the spam, my mum will be like disgusted with me. But anyway, mum, it's all about experiences, right, mum? Food experiences. My phone is alive. Yeah, Nicholas and mum were talking about orchids the whole time. Nicholas loves orchids. My mum is obsessed with orchids. So I just got a notification. YouTube over 40 is gone live. So that's Karen and probably Paula and Miss Allison and Rhonda and Evie are all live at the moment. So if you guys want to go watch that, please. I'm not going to be live much longer. I'm just going to put my battery pack in the car and my water bottle in the car, and I just want to do a little bit more of a walk on the beach without having to carry stuff. No. You know what? I might even take my jumper off because I don't need that right now. And then in 28 minutes, Susan is live. High Country Homestead. So a lot of people are hanging around. I know Kirsty wakes up. She's staying up late to be in Susan's live. Kirsty does great value in most people's lives, actually. She's always sharing links and stuff. So, and it's night time. I don't know how late it is for you. It must be what, 10 o'clock at night, Amanda? Sorry, Kirsty. I just feel like a little bit extra walking today. Feels nice. And when you can have two hands free, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. I like all this froth on the beach. It's midnight. Kirsty, you are a soldier, mate. I know Susan is always very grateful for the work that you do in the live stream, but that is late, girl. My body is craving walking today. My body's also like a temperature gauge. If it's cold, it doesn't want to play. When it's warm, I'm out. So that's why I like to sleep with curtains open so I can see the sun. Oh, what's that? Oh, no, I thought it was a green stone. Oh, coconut. You don't often see coconuts here on the beach. Wow. It's actually got coconut in it. Wow. Man. I'd actually really like to grow a coconut tree at the house. One of my girlfriends, her partner he's got 3 coconut trees in his yard. And they're getting like, 5 coconuts a week at the moment. So she's, got coconut juice to drink. She's making coconut milk. She's eating fresh coconut. Oh, love coconut. Coconut is so cool. Actually, imagine making your own coconut oil. Does anyone know how you make coconut oil? I mean, it says it's organic, so how do you make coconut oil? Good question. Kirsty? Amanda? Does anyone know how to make coconut oil? How does coconut oil come about? I'm very curious now. I've never really thought about it. Obviously, I shove it in my mouth and swish and swallow, oil pulling it. I love putting it, I love cooking with coconut oil. I love the smell, the taste, especially on eggs, fried eggs with coconut oil. Yum. Yes, I can see why you don't make Susan's gardening one, Kirsty. Hey, Dave. Yes, it's Brisbane. I'm 30 minutes away from Brisbane, a place called Redcliffe. This is Redcliffe Peninsula. It's a beautiful little place. Hey, especially when you see pelicans on the beach like we did this morning. That just makes my day. And I love showing my friends. Like I know Deb Warwick loves pelicans. So when I can show her a pelican, it just makes my day that she can love it and feel like she's part of it, though she's in Spring, Texas, right? Oh, a little swimming pool, guys. Oh, the high tides come up and put a whole lot of water up here. You ready for me to get wet? No, it's not high enough. So a lot of guys come up here and cut their bait up here. They can go fishing here when it's higher tide. Oh, I've got a spray then, guys. Okay, so Kirsty has an oil press. Okay. An oil press would be something that just like just jams it down, I guess. Interesting. Okay. Well, who am I kidding? As soon as I finish this live, I'll be having breakfast, and then while I'm watching Susan's live, I'll be packing stuff up on the beach in my camper van. Mm, that's gross, guys. That's someone's earplug. Oh, there's another earplug. You don't want a turtle to eat that. Oh, yuck. I hate myself for picking this up, guys, but I'm going to pick it up, chuck it in the bin, and wash my hands. I know it's gross, but here we are. Now we're suddenly picking up rubbish again. This is why I'm stuck carrying my bucket around again, guys. But this stuff ends up in turtles' mouths or fish's mouths. It's not great. I haven't seen much rubbish on the beach today, but on this side, obviously we are. Goddamn straws. Even though they're paper straws, they still end up in the water, eh? Crazy, eh? We get rid of plastic straws and now we have a million paper straws. God, it feels like someone just chucked all their shit on the beach here today. Chuck my rubbish in there. Go. Hey guys, do you remember when that boat capsized on the beach and we were picking up all the stuff out of the boat, like all the guys' clothes and stuff? That was hard. That was really bad for that guy. And he had major mental health issues. That was really, really sad to watch. I think a lot of you guys remember. Maybe Kirsty wasn't around at the time, but this guy had been living out on his boat, only a little boat out in the water, and we had a big storm, and he ran aground on some rocks out there, and then got pushed into the water, into the beach. It was so sad. It was so sad, and yeah, many people helped him. Many people stole all his stuff, of course. Um, but he was effectively homeless because he was living out on his boat. So the first night he ended up going down to it. There's a homeless shelter here. There's a homeless bus, actually. You got to line up. There's only about 8 beds in the bus. But if you line up and you're one of the 8 people, you get a private little berth in this bus. But then the next day he came back to the boat and someone offered him a caravan. So the caravan was put on the beach here, on the what do you call it, the car. And yeah, he spent days not going out of his caravan, and just people were walking past looking at this boat that was just falling apart on the beach. It was very, very sad. A lot of people were giving him shit because, he should have been picking it all up. But, like, how do you pick it up? He doesn't have a car. He was living on a boat. And he also was suffering mental health problems. That's why he was living on a boat. He wanted to be away from everyone. Oh. So, yeah, it was really, really a sad thing to watch. But then the community helped. A guy came, I even sent Diego down to have a chat with him to help see if he could, take some of the valuable stuff off it. Because, like, boats have brass and, things that are valuable that he could have actually made some, got some money. But he just didn't want it. Well, it was too early. He didn't want any help. And then a couple of days later, someone else came down and he eventually said, yeah, I need some help. And then this guy who was actually, he's quite a nice guy. He came from Kalanga. So about 20 minutes away from where we live here on the beach. He came down every day to help him. He had all his all his tools, and he basically helped cut up this boat on the beach and take it away, all the parts to different places to get money for him. And apparently he ended up meeting some girl on the beach and befriended her, and she offered him a bed in the house. So then he was living in her house, and he seemed to, obviously his mental health got better because he was in love. And yeah, then I don't know what happened to him because basically, eventually the boat was all taken apart on the beach, and all the bits and pieces were taken away. A lot of people in the community helped pay for different bits to be taken away. Yeah, but I've never seen him again. Don't know what happened to him. But yeah, it was really sad to watch actually. But at the same time, I'm really hope that he did find love, and that helped him. Love doesn't always fix everything, does it, right? Though, can mask the pain for a little while. Oh, mate, Kirsty, it was really a beautiful thing to see. Really was, and like the morning that it happened, like I didn't actually. I don't know. I can't remember if I saw the boat first, or if I just saw this clothes. Like I was walking along the beach, and there was just all these clothes on the beach. So I started pulling the clothes up and putting it up on the the hangers here on the what do you call it, the huts, because I thought, well, someone's clothes. They were going to come back and get them. I didn't realise it was his, and I didn't realise it was a boat. And then I got closer up, and I'm like, crap, there's a boat. And then I saw all the rubbish, all the cans of beer all over the beach and alcohol. It was just a mess. So obviously I picked up a lot of the rubbish and chucked it in the bin. But I went and got his clothes because I realised it was his, and then he was having a chat. I was having a chat to him, and he goes, "I've lost all my clothes. I don't even have any shoes." Um, I asked him what size shoe he was because I thought I might have had some shoes for him. But then someone came down at the same time and gave him some shoes. I picked up all his clothes. I offered to take it to a laundromat for him because it was full of sand. But someone grabbed it and said, I'll take it home and I'll wash it for you. So, yeah, it was really, really nice. Like, I live in a really nice community, but at the same time, there's a lot of people that are so nasty. And, there were some people that didn't understand the situation. Were walking past and going, oh, what a fucking mess. Fucking pigs. Clean up your shit. And, like, there's a half broken boat there. How the hell are you supposed to clean up your shit? Sometimes people just judge before they even really know the full story. And that's the same with a lot of the homeless people that live in this area. There's a particular area near a showground here, near the tennis courts actually. In the middle of Redcliffe, there's some tennis courts, and then there's a whole bit of land that's just grass. And then there's about probably about 50 tents there. So it's become shanty town. And, obviously when people are homeless, they don't have a lot of stuff. And there's no toilet there, right? So there's no sanitation. And so it's not great. There's no rubbish bins. They don't have cars. A lot of people don't have cars. They can't take their rubbish away. A lot of those people that are homeless, develop mental health. I mean, I've got to say, if I was homeless, I'd probably develop mental health too. I'd be beside myself, right? What the hell am I going to do? So it becomes a perpetual circle, right? And people living in the community, in the area, are just hammering them online. There's a Redcliffe community page on Facebook, and you should see it. I don't even look at it anymore. It's disgusting. The people that are just like, you pigs, you dirty pigs, pick up after yourself. I'm like, how are you supposed to pick up after yourself if you don't have a car? You're homeless, you have no money. You're like, you've gone mental because, you feel like shit because you're living rough. I don't know. It's just really nasty. And one of the organisations from another area came and put some skip bins, like massive big bins, and they're getting in trouble because they put bins there. How nasty is that, right? So basically, they put bins there, and then all the homeless people chucked all their rubbish in the bins. And then this group got the bins taken away. It cost them like $1,500 to pay for this, right? These skip bins are big bins. They put them there. They took all the people, put their rubbish in there. And then the next day, this company came and picked it away, took it away. And the actual Redcliffe Council that looked after this area sent a letter to this homeless group and said, you broke the law by doing that. You should have applied for a permission to put bins down. And really? I don't know. Sometimes I just don't get this world. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Shannon. How you going, mate? I'm just about to finish up, guys. Our friend Susan, High Country Homestead, is going live in about 11 minutes. Her live will be up and running right now. I'm sure Kirsty's in there. I'm sure Amanda's in there. I'm sure lots of people are in there having a chat. Look at this, guys. Shannon, thanks for joining me last night on my premiere of my video. Debbie Sue was there. Thank you. I think Wayne was there from Fabric Studio. Thank you. And a lot of you guys have watched my video now. Thank you. If you haven't, go check it out. It's a 30-minute video. You don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to. But anyway, it's just me in a camper van burning my breakfast, basically. So I'm about to finish up, guys. I'll be heading over to Susan's live. But thank you for joining me for my exercise this morning. It was really, really good. Some of you probably thought I wasn't actually going to leave the camper van this morning. Like yesterday morning, I didn't actually leave the camper van. But that's okay. I'm getting my mojo on, guys. I'm getting my mojo. Sometimes your mojo gets lost sometimes. And it's okay. Sometimes you're busy with other things, like, moving back to the house. Right. Well, guys, that was a lovely walk, guys. I need some water. Okay. So welcome in, Shannon. I don't know, a lot of you guys don't know Shansters Travels. It's Shannon from Michigan State. She's about to go to Alaska and do an Alaskan cruise. Shannon and I met just a couple of month and a half ago. Shannon was here visiting Australia on a cruise, and we organised to meet up. We organised it like 6 months ago, and we only made friends on YouTube, and I adore Shannon. Adore Shannon. It was so fun. I picked her up from her house. I mean, not her house, her hotel, and we went on a whole adventure for the day. And if you're interested in that adventure, you should check out Shansta's Travels, because she has put quite a few videos up of the animals we saw, the fun we had, and more of the fun we had. And there's some really nice videos there. So you should check that out. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Oh, shit, yeah. You can't tell them that, Debbie Sue, can you? Because they just know everything, right? Yeah, thank you for watching it, Shannon. It was good. See you later, alligator. I'm glad we got to see a pelicans, Debbie Sue, and I hope, sorry, Debbie Sue, Deb, and I hope you feel better, Deb. I really do. I hope that your breathing and all that kind of stuff feels a lot better. I'm breathing for you. Do you guys do breath work? It's supposed to be really, really good for you. Like, really breathe into your diaphragm. And then you do the box breathing, like you breathe in for 4, hold it for 4, breathe out for 4, breathe in for 4, hold it for 4. It's supposed to be really, really good for anxiousness too. If you're anxious or you're feeling like, just feeling like really, really stressed, I've done that a few times. It's actually worked. It's really worked. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. 7 minutes. Susan's online. So, guys, home. Oh my God. High Country Homestead. Oh my gosh. High Country Homestead live in a couple of minutes. We're all going over to her live anyway. So I'll see you there, guys. I know Shannon's probably going to go over. Nicholas will probably be over. Debbie Sue will probably be over. Deep breathing, really helpful for me. See, Debbie Sue's already doing it. Great. See you, Amanda. See you, Kirsty. I'll see you over there. Birthday girl soon. Yes, Susan's before me. We're both Tauruses, and then it's me, and it's Mother's Day between us too. I always do every day. It doesn't really help me. Oh, I'm sorry, Deb. See you guys. Bye. Thanks for being here.